Now, in the last class, children, we had discussed about, what about the unemployment problem when we discussed about how we have two different types of unemployment. One is called the disguised unemployment, another is a structural unemployment. Now, what is structural unemployment? Structural unemployment is an unemployment, children. We don't have that many factories or we don't have that many job opportunities as much as there is the population of the country. Okay, so that is a structural unemployment, and the only thing that we can do in a structural unemployment is open more factories, open more institutions so that more and more people get employment opportunities. But disguised unemployment is very difficult to deal with. Person thinks he is working, actually is not working in the economic sense because he is not contributing to the development or the economy. He is not contributing to the money aspect of it. What he is doing is only working for himself, children. And in fact, he is a loss to the company. Now, to solve these kind of problems, today we are going to discuss and we are going to write about. Children, please take down now methods to solve unemployment problem. Methods to solve the unemployment problem. Now, put the first point, children. Provide banking facilities which will give cheap agro credit, and loans at low interest rates. Number 2, next point. Provide irrigational facilities and construct new dams and canals. Next point. Government should invest money in transportation and make better rural roads. Next point. Children, there are still many students who are without their videos on. Please do not compel me to take your names, and within 2 minutes, if your videos do not come on, I will delete you from the class. Next point. Adequate storage facilities storage facilities should be provided. Adequate storage facilities should be provided so that farmers can sell their crops later. Farmers can sell their crops later and make more profit. Next point, good seeds should be provided. Good seeds should be provided to small farmers. Good seeds should be provided to small farmers. Next point, cold storage facilities. Cold storage facilities should be provided to store perishable goods. Next point, schools should be open. Schools should be open, which will not only solve the problem of child labor, but according to the Planning Commission, 20 lakh jobs will be created. 20 lakh jobs will be created. Next point, children. Improvement in health centers. Improvement in health centers will also generate employment. Next point, tourism and regional craft industries. Tourism and regional craft industries will not only provide employment but will also increase the level of income. Now, the next point put very, very important. According to right to work law, MG Narega that stands for Children, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guaranteed Act. You know that already. Now, according to right to work law, MG Narega 2005 was started in 200 districts and 130 districts have been further included. According to this law, those who are in need of work and are able to work are given 100 days employment, by the government. If, however, the government is unable to provide employment, then unemployment allowance provided to the people, is provided to the people. Now, the next heading you put, children, that is on the basis of enterprise. On the basis of enterprise. Next line you write, society is divided into organized and unorganized sector. Organized and unorganized sector. Now put the heading organized, and I am giving you points under organized. Unorganized and the latter part we'll do in the next class. Right? We don't have much time now. Now put the heading organized sector. Number 1, point number 1. Terms of employment are regular. Children, organized sector is like your parents working in a school or in an office, and unorganized sector would be like the bai who comes to your home. She is in the unorganized sector. Now, first point is terms of employment are regular. Number 2, registered by the government. Registered by the government. Number 3, follow government rules and regulations. Follow government rules and regulations such as Factory Act, Minimum Wage Act. Factory Act, Minimum Wage Act. Next point, workers enjoy security of employment. Workers enjoy security of employment. Next point, workers are given benefits. Workers are given benefits like paid leave, payment during holidays, payment during holidays, provident fund, etc. Provident fund, etc. Next point, facilities like safe drinking water, safe drinking water, and working conditions are provided. The last point, write down, children. When workers retire, pension facilities is made available. Children, I'll stop here, put the heading unorganized sectors, and that we will do in the next class, children.